Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to remind you of something powerful. No matter how impossible your situation seems, you are destined to defy the odds. Life may throw challenges your way, but remember you have a purpose that cannot be stopped. When challenges arise, it's easy to see them as barriers to our progress, but the truth is that obstacles are not placed in our path to defeat us. They're there to propel us towards something greater. Each time you encounter a difficulty, a setback, or a closed door, you're being presented with an opportunity to grow, learn, and step into the person you're meant to be. Obstacles are not punishments. They are setups for the extraordinary breakthroughs that await you. It's all about how you perceive and respond to them. Think about the stories of people who have achieved greatness. Almost every one of them faced tremendous obstacles along the way. They encountered situations that seemed insurmountable, yet they found a way to rise above them. Why? Because they understood that challenges were not meant to crush their dreams, but to refine their character and sharpen their skills. The same is true for you. Whatever you are facing right now may look like it's there to hold you back, but in reality, it's setting you up for something bigger, something better, and something beyond what you can currently imagine. When an obstacle arises, it often forces us out of our comfort zones. It pushes us to think differently, to develop new strategies, and to tap into strength that you didn't even know we had. These moments of discomfort and uncertainty are the crucible in which our resilience, determination, and creativity are forged. If everything were easy, we would never have the chance to discover how resourceful and capable we truly are. It is in the face of difficulty that the seeds of greatness are sown. Obstacles also have a way of revealing our true priorities. When the path becomes rough, we're compelled to focus on what really matters. Distractions fall away and we find ourselves laser focused on our goals and values. This clarity is a gift. It allows us to recalibrate and ensure that we're aligned with our deepest desires and highest purposes. What may initially feel like a roadblock is often a redirection towards something more meaningful. It's also important to remember that obstacles are temporary. They may feel overwhelming in the moment, but they are not permanent fixtures in your life. They are seasons, not destinations. Just as storms eventually weigh to clear skies, the difficulties you face will pass, leaving you stronger and more prepared for what lies ahead. However, the lessons and growth you gain from overcoming those obstacles will stay with you forever. They become part of your story, a testament to your ability to persevere and triumph. Sometimes the greatest breakthroughs come when we embrace the challenge rather than resist it. Fighting against an obstacle often drains our energy and leaves us feeling defeated. But when we shift our perspective and see it as an opportunity, we unlock a new kind of power within ourselves. We begin to ask questions like, what can I learn from this? How can I grow through this? What doors might this challenge open for me? These are the questions that lead to transformation and success. It's also worth noting that obstacles often attract opportunities. When people see someone who is determined to overcome challenges, they are drawn to that energy and commitment. Doors you never expected to open may suddenly swing wide because others are inspired by your perseverance. Resources, connections, and possibilities that seemed out of reach may come your way simply because you refuse to give up. This is the power of persistence. It creates a ripple effect that can change not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. Obstacles teach us to appreciate the journey. If everything came easily, we would miss out on the joy of achieving something we've worked hard for. The struggle makes the victory sweeter. The uphill climb makes the view from the top more breathtaking. Every step you take, even the difficult ones, is bringing you closer to the realization of your dreams. So when you face an obstacle, don't be discouraged. Don't see it as a sign that you're on the wrong path or that you're not capable of achieving your goals. Instead, see it as confirmation that you're moving forward. Challenges don't come to people who are standing still. They come to those who are in motion, those who are striving for more. The fact that you're encountering resistance means you're making progress. You have the ability to overcome anything that comes your way. You've been equipped with strength, wisdom, and creativity that are more than enough to handle the challenges before you. Don't underestimate yourself or the power within you. Every obstacle you face is preparing you for the greater things that are ahead. You have been equipped with everything you need to overcome. This truth is not just a comforting thought. It's a powerful reality. From the moment you were born, you were given gifts, talents, and a unique set of abilities designed to help you navigate life's challenges. These qualities are not random or insignificant. They are intentional and specific to your journey. Whatever you are facing today, know that you already possess the strength, wisdom, and resilience to rise above it. So often, when we face obstacles, we're tempted to look outward for answers. We seek validation, resources, or solutions from others, assuming that what we need is somewhere out there. But the truth is, everything you need to overcome has already been placed within you. You are stronger, wiser, and more capable than you realize. The challenge is not about acquiring something new. It's about uncovering what's already there. Think about a seed. Within it lies everything necessary for it to grow into a strong, towering tree. It doesn't need anything external to fulfill its potential, only the right conditions to bring it to life. You are like that seed. You already contain the potential for greatness, but challenges are what cultivate the conditions for your growth. Adversity doesn't diminish your potential, it activates it. When you lean into your inner strength, you discover abilities and resources you never knew you had. One of the greatest barriers to recognizing your inner capabilities is self-doubt. It's easy to look at others and feel like you don't measure up. You might think, I don't have what it takes, or I'm not as talented as they are. But comparisons are the enemy of progress. You were never meant to live someone else's journey. The gifts and abilities within you are perfectly suited for your path. What others have is irrelevant to what you've been given. Your unique blend of strengths and experiences is what sets you apart and equips you to overcome your challenges. Another obstacle to realizing your potential is fear. When we encounter difficulties, fear can make us feel small and inadequate. It whispers lies, telling us we're not prepared or strong enough to face what's ahead. But fear is a liar. It magnifies problems and diminishes our confidence. When you face fear head on, you'll often find that it loses its power. You don't need to have every answer or see the entire path ahead. You just need to take the next step with courage and trust that you have what it takes to keep moving forward. It's also important to recognize that your abilities grow with use. Just like a muscle becomes stronger through exercise, your cells and inner strength develop as you face challenges. The more you draw on your resilience, creativity, and determination, the more powerful those qualities become. What might feel daunting at first can become second nature as you continue to persevere. Every time you face a difficulty and choose to rise above it, you're not just solving a problem, you're building your capacity to handle even greater challenges in the future. Your past experiences are another source of strength. Think back to the times when you faced difficulties and came through them. At the moment, those situations might have felt overwhelming, but you made it through. Each of those moments has added to your reservoir of wisdom and courage, the proof that you are capable of overcoming obstacles even when the odds seem stacked against you. Remembering your past victories can give you the confidence to face new challenges with hope and determination. It's also worth noting that you don't have to face challenges alone. While you're equipped with incredible inner resources, there is also power in community. The people in your life, family, friends, mentors are part of your support system. They can offer encouragement, perspective, and practical help when you need it. Accepting help doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're wise enough to recognize that we are stronger together than we are alone. You don't have to prove yourself by handling everything on your own. Leaning on others can be a source of strength, not a sign of weakness. Believing that you are equipped to overcome is not about pretending life will always be easy. It's about knowing that even in the face of difficulty, you have what it takes to endure and prevail. It's about trusting that the qualities within you are more than enough to meet the challenges before you. Life's obstacles are not there to defeat you. They are there to reveal the depth of your character and the strength of your spirit. Every time you draw on your inner resources, you are stepping into the fullness of who you were created to be. What's against you can't compare to the power within you. It's easy to look at the challenges in front of you and feel overwhelmed. They may seem insurmountable, like mountains too high to climb or storms too fierce to weather. But no matter how big the obstacle, it is no match for the strength, resilience, and determination that lie within you. The power inside you has the potential to rise above any adversity, conquer any fear, and overcome any setback. It's not just about what you're facing. It's about the resources and abilities already within you to triumph over it. Life will always present us with situations that feel beyond our control. Circumstances can appear intimidating, and the odds may seem stacked against us. But the truth is, external challenges don't define your potential. What truly matters is your internal response. You have the power to choose how you face those challenges. While the world around you may feel chaotic or unfair, within you is a wellspring of courage, determination, and creativity waiting to be tapped into. Sometimes the forces against you might be tangible financial difficulties, health struggles, or career obstacles. Other times they might be internal doubt, fear, or insecurity. But whether external or internal, those forces are temporary and limited. The strength within you is permanent and limitless. It's easy to overestimate the power of the problems around you and underestimate the power that lies within you. But the truth is, you're equipped to handle much more than you think. When you stop focusing on what's against you and start believing in the power within you, everything begins to shift. Your mindset plays a critical role in this process. The way you think about your challenges can either empower you or paralyze you. If you believe the obstacles are too great, you'll begin to feel defeated before you even start. But if you remind yourself of the power within you, you'll find the strength to keep going. The key is to focus not on the size of the problem, but on the size of your resolve. The world around you may not always cooperate, but your inner strength can carry you through. It's also important to recognize that the power within you isn't something you need to create or earn. It's something that already exists. It was placed there for a purpose. Think about moments in your life when you surprised yourself with what you were able to endure or accomplish. Those moments were not coincidences. They were evidence of the incredible capacity you have to rise above difficult circumstances. What's inside you is greater than what's outside trying to hold you back. Challenges often serve as a reminder of just how strong you are. When everything is going smoothly, it's easy to coast along without ever tapping into your full potential. But when life gets tough, you're forced to dig deeper. That's when you discover abilities, strength, and resilience you didn't know you had. The very things that seem to be working against you are often the things that bring out the best in you. Adversity has a way of refining us, making us stronger, and preparing us for greater things ahead. The power within you is not just about overcoming challenges, it's also about transforming them. What was meant to break you can become the foundation for your greatest success. What was intended to hold you back can propel you forward. It's all about how you use the power within you to turn obstacles into opportunities. You have the ability to take what's working against you and make it work for you instead. It's a matter of perspective and determination. Sometimes we forget the power within us because we're so focused on what's going wrong around us. We allow fear and negativity to cloud our vision, making the problem seem bigger than it really is. But when you take a step back and remind yourself of your inner strength, you begin to see the situation differently. You start to realize that no challenge is too great when you tap into the courage, wisdom, and perseverance that lie within you. The power within you is not just about surviving, it's about thriving. It's about rising above what's trying to pull you down and stepping into the fullness of who you are. The forces against you may be strong, but they are not stronger than you. They may push you, test you, and even knock you down at times, but they cannot defeat you unless you let them. You have the power to stand tall, to keep moving forward, and to defy the odds. Every setback is setting you up for an extraordinary comeback. It's easy to feel discouraged when things don't go as planned, when the doors you were counting on suddenly close, or when you experience a failure that seems to push your dreams further away. But setbacks are not the end of the story. They are simply a chapter in your journey. What may feel like a loss is often the preparation for a greater gain. Sometimes the very thing that seems to be working against you is actually working for you, positioning you for a breakthrough you couldn't have imagined. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns. There are times when you will face disappointments that make you question everything. But it's in these moments of difficulty that the seeds of your greatest victories are planted. A setback is not a denial, it's a delay. It's a pause that allows you to grow stronger, wiser, and more equipped for what lies ahead. Just because you've experienced a setback doesn't mean you're defeated. It means you're being prepared for something greater. Every setback comes with a lesson. It may not always be clear in the moment, but there is wisdom to be gained from every experience. When things don't go as planned, it forces you to reflect, to adjust, and to find new ways forward. Sometimes setbacks reveal weaknesses that need to be addressed or redirect you to a path that's better aligned with your purpose. Other times, they remind you of your resilience and your ability to persevere. Whatever the case, every setback is an opportunity to learn, grow, and come back stronger. Think about the stories of people who have achieved remarkable success. Almost all of them have faced significant setbacks along the way. They've encountered failures, rejections, and obstacles that could have caused them to give up. But instead of being defined by their setbacks, they used them as stepping stones. They chose to see each setback as a chance to regroup, refocus, and reemerge with greater determination. The same is true for you. Your setbacks are not the end of the story. They are the setup for your comeback. It's also important to remember that setbacks are a normal part of life. They don't mean you're doing something wrong or that you're not capable of achieving your goals. On the contrary, setbacks often come when you're pushing boundaries and striving for more. They are a sign that you're in motion, that you're taking risks and stepping out of your comfort zone. If you never face setbacks, it would mean you were playing it safe and not reaching for your full potential. Setbacks are a natural part of the process, and they are often the price of progress. Setbacks also have a way of building character. They test your patience, your perseverance, and your ability to stay focused in the face of adversity. They challenge you to dig deeper, to find strength you didn't know you had, and to keep going even when it's hard. These moments of struggle are what shape you into the person you're meant to be. They prepare you for the challenges ahead and give you the resilience to handle the weight of future success. When you're in the midst of a setback, it can be hard to see the bigger picture. It's easy to get caught up in the frustration, disappointment, or pain of the moment. But if you take a step back and trust that there's a purpose in what you're going through, you'll begin to see things differently. You'll realize that the setback is not there to stop you, but to strengthen you. It's a reminder that the journey is not always linear, but it's always moving forward, even when it feels like you've been knocked back. Setbacks also create space for reinvention. They give you a chance to reevaluate your goals, refine your approach, and come back with a fresh perspective. Sometimes what looks like a failure is actually an invitation to explore new possibilities. It's a chance to try something different, to think outside the box, and to discover new opportunities. Setbacks force you to be innovative, to adapt, and to grow in ways you might not have considered otherwise. Your comeback is not just about bouncing back to where you were before, it's about rising to new heights. It's about using the momentum of the setback to propel you forward into something even greater. The energy you gain from overcoming challenges can become a driving force for success. When you embrace setbacks as part of the journey, you'll find that they don't hold you back, they set you up for a comeback that's even more extraordinary than you imagined. Your faith and perseverance will open doors no one can shut. Life has a way of presenting opportunities that seem unreachable and challenges that feel insurmountable. There are moments when it feels like every door is closed, every path is blocked, and every effort goes unnoticed. But faith and perseverance are powerful forces that can overcome any obstacle and unlock possibilities that once seemed impossible. Together, they create a momentum that propels you forward, breaking through barriers and opening doors you never thought possible. Faith is the foundation of possibility. It's not just about believing in what you can see. It's about trusting in what you cannot yet see. Faith allows you to hold on to the hope that your dreams are achievable, even when circumstances suggest otherwise. It reminds you that there is a purpose for your journey, and that what is meant for you will come to fruition if you stay the course. Faith is not about ignoring reality, it's about seeing beyond it. It's about believing that there is more ahead, even when the present feels uncertain or overwhelming. Perseverance, on the other hand, is the action behind your faith. It's the determination to keep going, even when progress seems slow or non-existent. It's the willingness to push through obstacles, to show up every day, and to keep working toward your goals, no matter how long it takes. Perseverance turns faith into action, and action creates results. It's not enough to believe in the possibility of open doors. You must also be willing to knock on them again and again until they open. The combination of faith and perseverance creates a force that is unstoppable. When you have faith, you're able to see opportunities where others see dead ends. When you persevere, you're able to turn those opportunities into realities. Together, they allow you to navigate life's challenges with confidence and determination, knowing that every step you take is bringing you closer to your goals. Even when the journey is difficult, faith and perseverance remind you that the destination is worth it. One of the most powerful aspects of faith is its ability to sustain you through the difficult moments. When doors remain closed and progress feels elusive, it's easy to become discouraged. But faith gives you the strength to keep going, even when the odds seem stacked against you. It reminds you that delays are not denials and that every step you take is part of a larger plan. Faith keeps you focused on the bigger picture, helping you see beyond the immediate challenges to the possibilities that lie ahead. Perseverance, meanwhile, teaches you the value of persistence. It's not about achieving instant success. It's about staying committed to your goals, no matter how long it takes. Perseverance is what separates those who give up from those who succeed. It's the willingness to keep going, even when the path is steep and the obstacles are many. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your destination. Perseverance turns setbacks into stepping stones and challenges into opportunities for growth. Doors that seem closed today can open tomorrow when you approach them with faith and perseverance. Sometimes the timing isn't right or the circumstances aren't aligned, but that doesn't mean the opportunity isn't there. It means you need to keep believing and keep working until the time is right. Faith reminds you that what is meant for you cannot be taken away, while perseverance ensures that you are ready to step through the door when it opens. Faith and perseverance also create opportunities in unexpected ways. Sometimes the door you've been knocking on isn't the one that's meant to open. But as you continue to act with faith and determination, new doors appear, doors you didn't even know existed. These opportunities often come at just the right time, aligning perfectly with your goals and desires. They are a testament to the power of trusting the process and staying committed to your journey. It's important to remember that the journey of faith and perseverance is not without challenges. There will be moments when doubt creeps in, when progress feels slow, and when it seems like the doors will never open. But those are the moments when your resolve is tested and your character is strengthened. They are the moments that prepare you for the opportunities ahead, ensuring that you are ready to seize them when they come. When you combine faith with perseverance, you become unstoppable. You are no longer limited by what you can see or by the challenges in front of you. Instead, you are guided by a belief in what is possible and driven by the determination to make it happen. Faith and perseverance remind you that no matter how many doors are closed or closed, there are always more waiting to be opened, and no one can shut the doors that are meant for you. Your story is not over. The best is yet to come. Life has a way of convincing us that where we are now is the end of the road, that the challenges we face today define our entire journey. But that is not the truth. Your story is still unfolding, and the chapters that lie ahead hold opportunities, breakthroughs, and victories you can't imagine. What feels like a permanent setback is often just a temporary pause. What seems like the end of the road is often just a bend leading you to something greater than you ever anticipated. It's important to remember that every story has twists and turns. If you stopped reading a book at the first sign of trouble for the protagonist, you'd miss the triumphs that come later. In the same way, you can't judge the entirety of your life based on one difficult chapter. The challenges, struggles, and setbacks you're facing now are not the end of your story. They are simply a part of it. They are shaping you, refining you, and preparing you for what's to come. Even in the moments of uncertainty and pain, there is purpose in your journey. Life is full of seasons, and no season lasts forever. Just as the darkest night gives way to the light, and difficulties you're experiencing now will eventually pass. Change is a constant, and with every change comes the opportunity for growth, renewal, and transformation. The struggles of today are laying the foundation for the successes of tomorrow. They are equipping you with the strength, resilience, and wisdom you'll need to embrace the blessings that lie ahead. It's easy to feel stuck when things aren't going the way you hoped. You might be tempted to believe that your current circumstances define your future, or that the obstacles in front of you are insurmountable. But your story is not over. Every day is a new page, and you have the power to write it with hope, determination, and purpose. The choices you make today will shape the chapters that follow, and even the smallest steps forward can lead to incredible transformations. Your past does not define your future. Mistakes, failures, and missed opportunities are not the final word in your story. They are simply lessons that guide you toward better decisions and greater achievements. No matter what has happened before, you have the ability to turn the page and start anew. Each day brings with it the possibility of redemption, growth, and change. The best is yet to come because you have the power to create it. There are times when it feels like the odds are stacked against you, when the challenges seem too great to overcome. But it's in these moments that you discover the depth of your strength and the power of your spirit. Adversity doesn't define you, it reveals you. It shows you what you're capable of and reminds you that you are stronger than you think. The obstacles in your path are not there to stop you. They are there to teach you, to strengthen you, and to prepare you for the next chapter of your story. Hope is a powerful force, and it's what keeps your story moving forward. No matter how difficult the present may seem, hope allows you to believe in a better future. It fuels your determination and gives you the courage to keep going, even when the path ahead is unclear. Hope reminds you that the best is not behind you, but still ahead. It's the light that guides you through the darkness, the anchor that keeps you steady in the storm. Your story is unique, and no one else can live it for you. The challenges you face, the dreams you pursue, and the victories you achieve are all part of a narrative that is uniquely yours. Comparing your journey to someone else's will only distract you from the beauty and potential of your own path. Your story is unfolding exactly as it should, with every twist, turn, and detour contributing to the person you are becoming. There is a reason for every delay, every detour, and every disappointment. While it may not always be clear in the moment, everything you're experiencing is working together to bring you closer to your purpose. Sometimes the path to your dreams is not a straight line, it's a winding road filled with unexpected turns. But those turns often lead to places you never imagined, to blessings you didn't even know to ask for. Trust that your story is being written with care and intention, and that the best is yet to come. No matter where you are right now, no matter how difficult the journey may seem, know that this is not the end. Your story is still being written, and is filled with possibilities, opportunities, and moments of joy that are waiting to unfold. You have the strength to keep going, the courage to face whatever comes next, and to believe in the incredible future that lies ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, as you stand on the edge of your challenges and dreams, remember this: you are stronger than the obstacles before you, and the odds against you cannot overshadow the power within you. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every closed door leads to a greater opportunity. And every chapter yet unwritten holds the promise of your best days ahead. Keep the faith, persevere with unwavering determination, and step boldly into the future, knowing that you will defy the odds and your greatest victories are still to come.